My name is Andrea Freedman, and I'm honored to be the CEO of Ben-Gurion University in Canada. I just returned from spending 10 days in Israel. I went to show my personal solidarity with the people of Israel, to learn more about Ben-Gurion University, and of course, to bear witness to the atrocities that took place on October 7th. I want to talk to you about 4 young medical students at Ben-Gurion University, Eyal, Dekel, Yuval, and Stav. On the morning of October 7th, they were all in their apartments in Beersheba when they heard sirens going off. They heard bombs and rockets exploding. And then they received a WhatsApp message that said, mass casualty event, all hands on deck. Without any regard for their personal safety, they immediately went to Soroka Hospital to see how they could help. They didn't know what the mass casualty event was. They didn't know what it was until 18 hours later when they finally finished work at the hospital and went back to their apartments and were absolutely shocked by the devastating news. What transpired in those 18 hours transformed these 4 young medical students. Although traumatized by the events that they saw, by the sights, the sounds, the smells that will never leave them, somehow these medical students also walked away with positive messages. They went at great lengths to explain to me and to others who were listening to them how inspiring that day had been, how inspiring it had been to watch their instructors in action, to watch them save lives, and to realize that they too were saving lives. They described absolute chaos, but yet well-organized chaos, thanks to the training that they had all received. They talked about how the lessons that they had learned previously about the need to treat the patient as a whole had never been clearer than that day when they dealt with young people, many their own age, who were frightened, and they dealt with their family members who were frantically searching for their loved ones in the hospital. They understood the importance of treating the whole patient and their family. But more fundamentally, the lesson that they walked away with that day was seeing David Ben-Gurion's quote in action. And David Ben-Gurion said, if we will not stand in the Negev, we will not stand in Tel Aviv. And so 3 out of 4 of these young medical students have decided to do the next phase of their training in Beersheba. They want to be part of David Ben-Gurion's vision. They understood that the training that they received is world-class, and although there's no preparation for what took place on October 7th, they somehow felt prepared. As devastating as the events were on October 7th, and as hard as they continue to be, the message that I walk away from meeting these students is that there were heroes on October 7th, and I feel very personally privileged to have met 4 of these heroes in Eyal, Stav, Yuval, and Dekel.